I'm just making sure. You know what? I have enough. It is time to call this out. I have enough of Xfinity, and you know what? I am not tolerating this any longer. I'm simply not. Never. I'm not. I'm not. I am done with Xfinity. I am so done. If you don't know what happened, big up to everyone. But the problem is, Xfinity is in the freaking mud. I have enough of them. And you know what? It's time to call it quits against them. At this point, this show has nothing but Sasha. This cable network of Xfinity is an absolute joke. Comcast is finished. I mean, it's been finished for a while, but it hasn't been more finished than ever. At this point, Xfinity should be ashamed of themselves. At this point, they keep delaying. They keep cutting off my internet for a couple days. And you know what's lazy about these bums? And people saying that I'm disrespecting. Well, first of all, Xfinity is just absolutely in the mud. They got no one else to blame but themselves. And the problem is, they have now gotten rid of Sports Day Internacional. And you know what? As you can see in the thumbnail, yes, this channel is no longer available, and now it's removed forever. What a bunch of scrub. Why? Why can I not watch Brazilian football? Even though they still have the TV Global and that another Brazilian channel, Records. That's about it. And if it's and this is what and this is going to be a lot harder. This is why Brazilian football will never be talked about here, especially across the world, especially here in the United States. Absolute scumbags. Why did you got rid of it? And second of all, why are they trying to show invalid proof? Absolute scrubs at this point. Xfinity is absolute ruin. I don't care about the new technology. They don't sound like it is. Everyone used to enjoy them. I thought Xfinity, despite being part of Comcast, I thought they actually have a plan. And I forgot how much I'm paying up already. Like I'm already paying up 250. Like I have a few like cable a few like what's it called cable channels packages, like such as the one that contains Fox Sports, both Fox Sports channels, including the three Brazilian channels, will actually no longer sports event. All thanks to Xfinity cutting off. What was the point of adding in? And now since I no longer have that access, I might have to go ahead and pay for Natis at the end of the day. All thanks to freaking all thanks to these absolute scrubs for getting rid of it. Sin vergonha. Fucking idiots. Why have they gotten rid of it? Absolute disgrace. Honestly, this is an absolute disgrace. And you know what? This needs to be talked about. But Xfinity, just garbage service. And you know what? I am not holding back. And now, since they got rid of Sports TV, what's the point of paying up this much? It feels like a scam, honestly. But yet, let's not forget Xfinity. They want to keep all their media outlets alive. And that's alright. It's unfair. Absolutely ridiculous. Not paying up for this ever again. And I tend to not even curse as much at this point. But I'm done. I'm done. They've absolutely ruined my week. My internet went out for a day, and now this? Clearly unacceptable. Xfinity, get in the bin, honestly. I might have to just leave already. I have no idea if I have to switch to Sling TV or Direct TV. Even though the only thing about Xfinity, they do still have their another channels. Fair enough. They're still going to keep the Hispanic Latino shows, Latino section. Fair enough, because the big Hispanic population. Fair enough. But the other ones, fair enough. Especially channels like Univision, Una Más. Yeah, whatever. For me, I really don't care about their TV shows or the news as much as football as a sport. But yeah, which means yes, we'll still have TUDN, we'll still have Univision, we'll still have ESPN Deportes, Fox Deportes. Fair enough. But we're still going to absolute have scrubbed. We still absolutely have scrubs to deal with. Um, yeah, all for nothing. Absolute disaster class from Xfinity. Honestly, I cannot stand this anymore. No more. These people have absolutely get in the bin. Honestly, get in the freaking bin. I may not have a wooden spoon, but they need to get there for absolutely taking away my one of my favorite channels away. Yes, they'll keep doing that, and so I can still watch Liga MX, Mexican soccer football, Champions League football as well, Gold Cup, etc. Whatever rights they have, which okay, but doesn't, which I'm happy, but about that. But what about my Brazilian soccer or football? Now I can't watch a Brazilian. I gotta pay up for Fanatics because TV Global will only show a few games, especially if it's Flamengo. Yes, I'm excited to watch the new season of the Brazilian on March 29th. But TV Global will broadcast the second leg of the semifinals, Flamengo Vasco, which I'm doing a watch along tomorrow. Big day. But why is freaking Xfinity absolutely letting this crap happen? This is criminal. This is freaking criminal. And I woke this up to Monday night or Sunday night. They've absolutely got rid of the regular body for absolutely no reason. Absolute no freaking reason. What a disgrace. Honestly. I really hate this. I want this over with. When can I just fucking go sleep at this point? This is criminal activity. Honestly. High bills and it just doesn't make any sense. Xfinity is absolutely owned by corrupt. I'm done. I cannot take this shit anymore. I cannot take this anymore. Get in the bin. Just get in the freaking bin already. Never, ever. Oh my god. Team California. Absolute criminals. Absolute criminals. These people absolutely ruined my freaking league. Yep, because of them, they've absolutely ruined it. Now I can't enjoy it. Watch it. Now I can't watch GE Sports, aka David Global Sports. Even if it's Portuguese and trying to understand, I just like it. I like what they hear about it. And I know that all thanks to, basically, I thought Sports 7 David Global, just like Univision, not Univision, I mean, look, like Televisa with Mexican football, Mexican soccer. I thought they're doing something similar to that in the U.S. Because honestly, yes, in the U.S. we do have a Brazilian population, obviously. Even though you could say there's more. I don't even want to do this debate, but you could say there's even more Mexican there's more Mexicans in the U.S. than Brazilians. Fair enough, fine, and that's why at least you have that strong mentality. Fair enough, of Hispanics, Latino, even though the Brazilians, most of them live on the East Coast, whether it's Florida, somewhat Texas, Massachusetts. I don't. And you know what? I tried to talk with a Brazilian neighbor, but apparently he moved out of my neighborhood. Sadly, God dang it! And I don't even remember their name. And they probably left because of the high cost of living where I'm at this point as well. Absolute criminals are trying to freaking rig everything, and I cannot watch this. I have to live in Brazil just to watch this, or I need a VPN. And guess what? I thought Sports TV Global. I thought they would do something similar to Tudana because at least they give the audience, the league Mexican football. Where's the league or the selección? Even on Portuguese they say seleção, but you just can't. And I know you could say it has to do with favoritism. Like I don't care. Okay, fine. We all know Brazil is taking on Colombia and Argentina in 2 weeks from now, right? In just 2 weeks from now. Brazil takes on Colombia, Argentina, and we're at home at away. We're at home in Brasilia against Colombia. 5:45 p.m. kickoff for me. Local time 9:45. 9 p.m. kickoff. 5 p.m. kickoff. Argentina versus Brazil 5 days later. That'll be on a Tuesday. The Brazil Colombia on a Thursday. And you know what? I cannot take this shit anymore. And you know what? So I thought TV Global was supposed to do something similar to like Televisa here in the U.S. with Mexico, broadcasting the Salazar games. Maybe they used to, but apparently they don't, because every time Brazil plays, they don't have the rights. Like, come on. I know. Listen, I understand it, and the only reason why it's mostly because of either Fanatis, who which I'll explain about Fanatis in just a sec. Brazil and Argentina. No, I meant to say that it's not just Fanatis. Um, Sports of a TV. So they probably might have a deal, but but still, the problem is Fanatis has the rights to the Como World Cup qualifier since we all know Tudana is big has has bought the rights of Brazil and Colombia and Argentina's home games, which I'm really happy. Big up to whether you hate them or not. Big up to Televisa for even broadcasting some of the Brazil games. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There we go. What's so? Yeah, this is an absolute criminal behavior. Honestly, in my opinion, why are these people doing this? But yeah, what I was saying. But do you know who? But 2N and VIX, they only do it for streaming. So which I kind of have VIX for now. Even though VIX, the only problem with VIX is just I have no idea why do they add ads? Why? Even if they don't, even if you buy the premium, they still add ads. What's the freaking reason? Why? Absolute scumbags. It's not scumbags, but just I meant to say that absolute ridiculous. The mishandling is an absolute disgrace because these people are absolute jokers, and it's not typical of us fault, but Xfinity has no information. They absolutely say nothing unless if I not confront them, let them know an actual in one of their location places, which in the nearest location is just 3 miles away. If I have to go later tonight, why is Sports Event no longer available? Fine, I would just if I have to. I'm not pissed off. I'm pissed off, but not like super duper angry. I'm not that surprised. uh, absolute scumbag. Why do these people do this? Yeah, why? Oh my god, I'm so done with this. I'm so done with Xfinity. Why are these rules being broken? Why are they trying to get rid of everything, trying to limit stuff just to make it less fun? And if I don't pay up for Fanatics, do I have to watch it on free websites, which has debugging slash lag or slash buffer every couple seconds and be behind the actual game? No, or on Instagram, which you don't see the full screen. But just nah, like come on, like this is why Brazilian football isn't going to get popular, especially not enough deals. And plus, why is Paramount Plus not returning to the Brazilian? Have they still not signed that new contract? Why haven't? Why did they just expire the contract? What happens to the Brazilian Paramount Plus? What? What happened? I want to watch every single game that I want to. I love the league, and these people are benefiting me to watch it. This is why even the Brazilian community in the U.S. should be furious that love the Brasileño. By the way, and speaking of Brasileño, they still haven't decided the time yet for the openers, which we all know Botafogo takes on Palmeiras, Bahia Corinthians, UB2 Victoria, Flamengo Internacional. Just bring them back on Paramount Plus. Serial is supposed to be freaking. What do you mean freaking YouTube? I don't. What about here in the freaking USA? Do I have to freaking buy Amazon Prime? If it's moved over there, then why didn't they told me about this? But yeah, either Amazon, Global, Record, YouTube. But are you talking about from Brazil or in the USA? Because I know in Brazil they are trying to use that. Yeah. YouTube. Yes, Botafogo. They did have this method last year that they did broadcast every single home game in the league, which of course Botafogo already no longer what they used to be because they only had that one season miracle and then they just fall apart like the defense. But last year, Botafogo, who won the Brasileirão, the current champions, technically the first one, they broadcast every single home game of it, so I could watch it. Serie B makes sense because it's impossible. You have to live in Brazil to, but it. My God, I'm so freaking done. Then why didn't no one told me about this? This is for Brazil members. This is in Brazil. Amazon Prime is only in Brazil. If not, I might have to just pay up for Fanatics at the end of the day. And in Fanatics, they want you to pay $90 a year, which is kind of a little bit a lot. Not gonna lie, it should be at least $70 just to watch Brazilian South American football because I don't want to because besides Mexican football, the rest of Latin America kind of don't get recognized as much. Well, mostly I get Mexico borders the USA, which I do love its football, but I just love every single continent's league, and especially the Brasileña, which I think is the best league in the Americas. But not broadcasting this is an absolute disgrace, honestly. Oh my God. But yeah, this is only for Brazil only, not in the USA. Just why Paramount Plus is no longer there? Why? Why did they give it to Fanati's? Why did Paramount Plus gave it up? Why can't Tudan even Tudan as Vix even accepted this? And they've gave it up as well. Why? I know Tudan didn't upload highlights of the Brasileño like Liga MX. But come on. All because it's related to South America. Oh my God. These people are not serious. But Paramount Plus, they also have no one else to blame but themselves for not re-signing the contract. These fans have. Oh my God. Sure, we in the UK you cannot watch every single Premier League game, but here in the US we could. Yes, I know NBC owns the Premier League rights, which it's a mix of good and bad because the good thing is they actually do actual analysis, commentary, which I do like. This, the bad thing is not because the Premier League is overrated. It's not really a thing for me. But the problem is that Xfinity. But the problem is that they're owned by the corrupt Comcast NBC nonsense of absolute propaganda. And here's the freaking thing. Let's not forget Telemundo, owned by these NBC scrubs. They have rights to the Chivas home games, right? Which they will be broadcasting the second El Clasico tomorrow, right? Which America better slap the shit out of them, honestly. And they need to be humble for the Harambe they also play, even though that's a little bit different. Even though, yes, you also have the big Brazilian Yaos in the big, I mean, not the Brazilians that play in Liga MX, like, Kennedy, Zapachuk from Fluminense is making that good connection between that club. And then you also have Vitinho, Atletico San Luis, and others, obviously. And big up to all the Brazilians in Liga MX. I love this, the talent that they produce showing Mexico. Brazil pension to build its club and powerhouse. Over 1,000 have moved away from the South American nation. As more than wait, are you talking about migration or are you talking about the players generally football? So, that does not make any sense. So of course in the USA you can watch every single Premier League game. Yeah, you get USA Network, you get Telemundo. Because here in the US you could watch every single Premier League game. In the UK I think they have it worse because they could only broadcast very less. You could only have not even all of your Premier League games, not all European games. Even though you will get all your Champions League, Europa League, and all that. Here in the USA, the football or soccer rights kind of strong, but not strong enough. Because the problem is you need to get fanatics and all that. So of course it's impossible to watch every single league. So they don't have every single Belgian league. Some of them are geo restricted or they just don't have any rights. Fair enough. I do like watching the Belgian league, but only a few videos. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have no idea. What are these people doing? What is Xfinity doing? Fair enough, Sports event, they may not broadcast every Brazilian match, but they would broadcast the big ones, the important ones, as much as they could because there's also matches happening at the same time, so fair enough. But why can't they not find common ground? Fair enough, but at least it was absolutely ridiculous. Why? These rules, this is unfair, honestly. They're top. If you hear Amazon Prime, I think this is criminal. The problem is, I am also tired of freaking articles demanding money. At this point, no one should have the right to even make articles just to read something. This is absolute corruption, and I am pissed off. Especially the fucking New York Times and all these freaking article times that you have to pay up. You know what? You should be bankrupt. And no fucking criminal charges against these idiots. And now, then same applies to Canada as well for Natis. Sí, ahorita. Let's still tell Mundo as well. These scumbags somehow got the Brazil home games for the actual TV games. Same thing for Argentina. The good news is, yes, since Brazil and Argentina will be going against each other, I can watch Brazil twice. This time, Argentina are away at Uruguay, which means it's the second leg. It's away in Uruguay, so they won't broadcast it. You need Fanatis. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on radio about Uruguay, Argentina, while Brazil versus Colombia were at home. They'll broadcast it. The only credit about Telemundo, fine, you might. I thank you for someone broadcast my Brazil games, even though you're still not that good. You're still not being forgiven. But to be honest, this Telemundo VIX partnership, well, regardless of the licenses or not, they should. Why didn't they bought the whole thing, or at least why didn't they bought somebody else? They honestly, they should have even bought in Colombia home games. Honestly, if they can't do all, they should have at least bought in a Colombia or Uruguay home games. Honestly, or Ecuador. Honestly, or one of those other nations. Honestly, they could have bought. They could have done that, but they've only bought two. Honestly, which honestly, like it should be more because so people don't have to pay up. As a result, starting the season without an agreement in place, broadcasters of outside the country. It's absolutely ridiculous. I gotta pay up $90 freaking. Sin vergüenza, sin vergüenza. And Fanatis might not even broadcast all 380 games. What a joke. Are you? This was from 2024, so they're doing this again in 2025. Will not include commentary for now. They won't even include commentary for now for me. It doesn't matter at this point. I just want to see the games. I'll do the commentary myself. Yeah, the highlights, but not. Yeah. You can watch the Brazilian highlights on Fanatis. And I get for Brazilian football in the United States, maybe not as popular as Mexican football, fair enough, as an example, or even outside the U.S., like MLS, the U.S. men's national team, or national team, whether it's the men's, women's, youth. But there's just so much fans, especially with the World Cup upcoming. I want to see Brazilian. Fanatis has, BN Sports, SOY Sports, Real Madrid TV, Sevilla TV as well. For some reason, they don't have Barca TV. They don't have one of the Basque team TV. It'll be funny. They should have gotten Flamengo TV or something. The giant club, Palmeiras TV. What about them? Brazil, it's the best in my opinion. It still needs to be talked about. I might make a video why Brazilian football, or it's just based off popularity, I guess, and it's just not enough viewers, not enough this, not enough that. I'm pissed off, freak. I'm tired of these criminals trying to get away from this. Even though for some reason they still have the Argentine League as well, but why is not the Brazilian out there? And then that's why sports is still not allowed to broadcast. Yeah, just not the Argentina. So it's all because of Fanatis and of course, the Telemundo VIX partnership. But they do broadcast the league. Tesla Y Sports still here in the US, but not. But Sudan has their version of the USA, that's why. Mexico, I remember I haven't been in Mexico in a while, but I'm aware that they have TV Azteca. They got the main two then, obviously, of Televisa. Instead of Univision's Canal 5. And they also have another one, Estrella TV and Canal 9. Or even they have their version of Fox Sports and Mekis. was part of that group, but just based in Mexico. You also got the ESPN as well, or Star Plus. So because I know Brazil, because I'm over in Brazil as well. They also have something similar besides their main because each country has their main channel broadcasters, and then you get the ESPN, Fox groups, or Star Plus groups basically. America's, and I think Brazil has a Fox Sports. Oh yeah, TNT as well is also available in both, but their version. So yeah, so yeah, the home match, one home match for each club in the go. Oh no, that's different. Only a few games. Like, come on. If I have to pay for Natis, I have to. All thanks to these, is because it's just not being talked about enough. Yeah, because you think, all right. I know that Latin America is very none. I wouldn't say segregated, but different, of course. Different TV rights, different laws, different this. They may not broadcast each other's leagues. And the Brazilian league is broadcasted in Argentina, if I'm correct. I think it is, as an example, but I don't think the rest of Latin America, especially Mexico, they don't have the Brazilian now. It's just not being talked about. Or even Uruguay. I don't know about Colombia. I just love watching the Brasileño. I was hearing about it last year. I didn't have sports event until October, but I've been hearing commentary from from what's happening, whether it's Flamengo, Palmeiras, Botafogo, obviously the top three last season. And then yes, I missed the Brasileño, honestly. And the only thing but here's the thing, they want to keep a bunch of these scrubs like Telemundo, fair enough, USA Network. So technically on my cable TV, you could watch CBS Sports, who broadcast a few Champions League games, Europa League games, Conference League, Serie A games. So it depends, and by year, it also changes the rights. But you also have contracts that they mostly use. So for now, the Peacock, NBC Peacock, yep, they owned the Premier League rights for now for the next few years. Paramount Plus 90. Oh yeah, I forgot that Brazilian money. What's it called? Brazilian what's that money system called in Brazil again? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, the Brazilian real, the real 1990 real a month. I don't know. I don't know how much that's equivalent to U.S. dollars. But still, but yeah, I'm really excited to see Neymar in those two fixtures. But still, oh my god, it's been 5 years since Messi. See, it's been in Barcelona's last game before the COVID pandemic. Yeah, it's been 5 years since the pandemic. MLS, so yeah, we got limited rights. So basically, we're only here for you got MLS almost because of Messi. You could say 95% of the time. because they always find a way, and they know this. Obviously, they know this. Just why do they have to do this? Honestly, why do they have to freaking do this? Why? I'm this, I'm that. I'm tired of people trying to waste my freaking time. It's because the problem is. Yeah, exactly. May not win either. At the end, but still, not this guy, but these absolute scrubs. Oh my god, I gotta pay up. I gotta do this. I just cannot do this ever again. Ortega. What do you mean? I'm convinced. No, 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 no. What do you mean? You mean Dart? But Arteta? What do you mean? He won't. The Arsenal project failed. Just trying to respond. Yeah, just want to broadcast the games in the right freaking way. I'm tired of them lying to me, just like how the club lies to everyone, and they know this. Honestly, ouch. They knew it. They even have a freaking zone. It's an absolute disgrace. They've always find a way and scumbag the way. They've always find a way and scumbag away. They always do. Like, I'm pissed the frick off. My week has absolutely been dreadful. The irresponses is just corruption. This is criminal activity. I'm done. Just let them go already. Like, they knew this. They need to do everything the right way. If you want like that, then just do it. Just do it the right way. Because there's so much other problems we're dealing with. Haram ball. Oh my god. Like, come on. Let's see. It just feels like a long freaking time. The blue and white, but still big up, but still. Napoli might win Serie A. I'm not surprised he actually has a Twitter account. Sporting, Barcelona, Madrid, Inter Milan. I'm done. You know what? I'll be right back, by the way. I'm going to Alright, I'm back. But still, this is why I'm done with Xfinity, honestly. This is absolute criminal. This is absolutely criminal, bro. Honestly. This is super criminal. Just like it's criminal that they have not arrived the jerseys. That's how bad it is. And this is why I'm done with Xfinity. I'm done with Xfinity. Ah, my parents are calling me for what? Oh, because my uncle wants to go with him. Ah, damn it. Does that mean you have to end the stream in a bit? But big up to everyone. Why has no one commented on my stream? How am I getting one viewer only? Or zero viewers? Honestly, this is an absolute joke. Honestly. This is a joke. Honestly. Xfinity, just get in the mud. Cannot stand this. Oh my god. And these are the leagues that I could basically watch. Liga MX, MLS, maybe the Canadian Championship possibly, yeah. The and this is outside of Fanatis. Serie A, Premier League. I'm not sure if I could watch the Portuguese or Uruguayan league with Gold TV. I think. Um, yeah, all these big games. But yeah, I can't watch the somewhat Colombian league. I guess thanks to Win Sports broadcasting their Colombia channel 634. But still, absolute nothing. I remember defend those fanboys. But I remember this same club that has absolutely done this. I just want to go on vacation. I just want to do my thing. I don't want to do what the other people do. No, I want to do my thing. I don't even like where I'm at. I want to go. I just want to go down to Central, Southern California, Florida. I just want to go be there, Arizona. I just don't want to be here up here already. This absolutely makes no sense. I miss June, honestly, and if I have to hear something on radio, all thanks to these bums. And I'm not giving up. I am not giving up on watching Brazilian football. If I had to, then we're limited to the big games. It's all thanks to Xfinity. I just want to get monetized as well, honestly. This is an absolute joke. Xfinity, get in the bin, and all these corrupt crooks at Comcast, get in the bin as well. We're taking away sports event. We're taking away, but yeah, you absolutely let everyone else. I could watch the top five leagues in Europe. I could watch Liga MX. I could watch MLS. I could watch some Colombian league football. I could watch maybe League of Portugal. The top five leagues, obviously Bundesliga, the Premier League, Serie A, the French League, Liga One, and La Liga. But that's about it. Anything else, absolute disaster class. Honestly, this is absolute disgraceful. They have absolute ruined it. They're criminals. Yep. Crooks, criminals. Yep. And there isn't much of a difference, honestly. And if it's true, you should be afraid of them. It's just they're not using that fully. Last season, yeah, it was worse, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna have to end the stream now. Oh my goodness, and I don't want to, but because my uncle's calling. So thanks for watching. Big up to everyone. Xfinity. I'm done with these absolute crooks. This is so preventable. But remember, these people have twisted every single word of my life, trying to waste time and absolutely have a disaster class. This is criminal activity. So big up to everyone. I'm gonna go.